cow, that camera's up high.
It's good.
Okay. Because we're not watching ourselves.
Oh, shit.
You don't need to do it.
Sunsets like a tangerine. Let's find a road we've never seen. Life is short, make it sweet.
We like to watch the show too.
Tom wants to see the show.
I like to see the beauty in the morning.
You got a mirror straight ahead of you.
Oh, I don't have my hat. Where's my hat?
You're hatless today. Good morning.
Good
Cheers.
morning. Cheers. Love you. Love you guys. My hat's over on the hat rack. Doggone it. It was a PBR hat I was going to wear today. Oh well, next Saturday. You know what I was thinking? As much as we drink coffee, we don't drink near as much as Dave
from Our Endeavor.
From Our Endeavor, but as much as we drink coffee, we should get a coffee sponsor, and have like a coffee bean sponsor or something like that.
Yeah.
Do product placement. We could do that.
Yeah.
Marvel, the comics,
Yeah.
is getting ready to do advertising on the Hulk. The Hulk himself, getting ready to do product placement advertising. After all, he is just one big banner. Get it?
Yeah, that's his
Do you
last
understand
name.
that?
Yeah, that's the guy's last name.
Yes, David Banner.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Hey, do you
Hey,
know?
look.
Happy
birthday to you.
To my son, RJ. Today's his birthday. And we were supposed to have him over today, but I had a terrible migraine yesterday, and I wasn't able to get anything done.
We called the migraine, gave it a name.
We did?
Yeah.
What'd you give it a name?
Tom.
Oh, no. I really believe it's all the smoke here and the heat, and that's another reason why we postponed RJ's birthday celebration until next week.
Yeah.
Because it's just too hot here. It's too smoky to be outside in the shade where it would be cooler, and I'm still not feeling up to it.
If you follow us on Instagram, I've been putting up a lot of 1-minute videos, updates on the fire that's been close to us.
Thank you for everybody's concern too, because people that we are friends with on Facebook have seen all the videos and stuff that we've been putting out all last week. Well, last Saturday we started our video with some of the smoke, right? With some of the fire.
Yeah.
And it just kept getting worse and worse and closer and closer. And we were on evacuation advisory, so to be ready. So we started getting everything ready, packed up to leave if we needed to. But thankfully we didn't need to. Fire moved away from us.
If you follow us on Instagram, you know all about it. If not, check us out on Instagram, because we do put a lot of pictures and a lot of short videos up there, especially on updates like things that we're working on and stuff like that. But it's under Tom and Lori RV Life. So.
Yep. So happy birthday, RJ.
Happy birthday, RJ.
We'll see you next weekend, and it will be better than it would be today because it'd be too hot and too smoky.
Crappy
That's
smoky.
why we're inside.
And it's smoky all over the western U.S.
yeah.
from these fires in Northern California. But here, being right, within a couple miles of the fire, it's horrendously smoky here.
Tom was saying, because I was down for the count all day yesterday, and he said it just looked like fog rolling in. The way you could see the smoke.
And this morning, when I took Bear out for her walk up the little hill, I turned around and looked, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm on the West Coast. Like the West Coast. The fog is rolling in. It's really thick smoke this morning.
That's great.
So that's why we're inside.
That's why we're inside, and Lori doesn't feel good, so we're inside.
And it's the smoke that's affecting.
Yeah, the smoke and the heat
you.
too, which makes me feel miserable.
Yeah.
But anyway, this too shall pass. I'll be fine. I feel a lot better today than I did yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday I was like down.
We did go grocery shopping this week, and I actually went with her this time. And, one of the things you should never do You should never go grocery shopping when you're hungry. I went on an empty stomach, and now I'm the proud owner of aisle 4.
The junk food aisle. Yeah. Chips and pretzels and pork rinds.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah, all that fun stuff. Oh well. So Monday. So I didn't even put what we did Saturday and Sunday. I couldn't even tell you. I think it was consumed by the fire.
Yeah, because the fire actually started a week ago today.
The Friday night.
Oh, I thought it was Saturday night it started.
Yeah, no, Friday night.
Okay,
It started.
Lori is always right. So it was Friday night that it started, so it's already been a full week.
Well, look it up.
No, Lori is
up.
always right. I'm looking it up. I've seen that video
It
too.
started
Lori
by-
is always right.
It started by lightning, and it kind of went back and forth. It started in Loyalton, which is west of us, like on a straight line, basically over the other side of the mountain. And it started there, and then worked its way up over the mountain, down into our valley. And there were areas where it was coming around, because we've got like a big giant mud puddle. They call it White Lake, but it's just a big giant mud puddle. So it would have to cross.
It's about 6 inches deep all the way across.
It would have to go around, but it was spreading all the way around the lake and could have jumped the freeway, which it did north of us. And so it could have gotten to us. I mean, we see how terrible it happened in Paradise, California. You know, where it just wiped out the whole town, and it could have very easily have come here. But we have wonderful, awesome firefighters in the area. And so it came our way, and then it ended up going back to Loyalton. So we knew not to get too secure. So we still have the house kind of packed up. Got boxes everywhere because we've got stuff we packed up for here and stuff we packed up out of the truck because we took it into the mechanic, and we'll get to that in a minute. But it was scary there for a couple of nights. My sister and Kevin, my brother-in-law, they went to Phoenix for her birthday, and so my niece was home, and us, and so we just kept a really close eye on everything. We were monitoring everything on our phones. There's a great app that keeps everything updated. You know, how close it is, where evacuations are, because there was so much misinformation. Even the local news, they were stupid and did not have accurate information. Well, they didn't. They were saying there's a road called Red Rock Road, and it starts down in Nevada on the other side of the mountain. It's off of where we were staying when we were staying at our friend's house. And it goes all the way around the back of these mountains, all the way up into Northern California. And they kept saying that Red Rock Road was to evacuate. So everybody was thinking this one, and they were thinking, why do we have to evacuate here? But it was the Red Rock up there.
It was supposed to be North Red Rock Road.
Yeah,
that's
in
what
California.
That's what it's called once you cross the border.
In California. And finally we saw it on that website. I went, oh, well, now that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then they were saying Cold Springs had to evacuate. Well, it was only West Cold Springs that had to, not East, but it wasn't specifying.
They couldn't get their info straight.
was-
And it scared a lot of people. There was people here in the little neighborhood where we're mooch docking that packed up an extra trailer, an RV, and they bugged out.
took out.
They
They
got
said,
out
"Hey,
of
it
here. They
said
got
on
their
the news."
animals and clothes and all their important papers, and they went actually in town and spent the night, 2 nights, at a Motel 6. Because they had heard we were supposed to evacuate, and it wasn't even for this area.
They were
So,
watching the news and it said Cold Springs had to evacuate.
Yeah, so they did.
So they did, yep. But so that's what kind of occupied those couple of days a lot.
Yeah.
I was a little bit nervous. I went to spend the night with my mom, and I told her, I said, if Tom calls and says I need to come home, we have to get out of there, then I need to leave.
Yeah.
Because Mom wanted me to spend the night Monday night, because Tuesday was my birthday.
Oh, here it is again! Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Thank you. I had a great birthday. This
Yes,
was the
she
first time in
did.
4 years we weren't working.
Yes.
So it was
Yeah.
nice. Got spoiled.
Camp hosting.
Yeah, the 3 years camp
Yeah.
hosting. But I didn't even work for Wendy.
Yeah.
Because it was like,
You
it's
didn't
my
do
birthday.
anything.
I just celebrated. So Monday I went and hung out with my mom and spent the night, and then
I took her out for breakfast.
yes, we woke up in the morning and met Tom at
The Denny's! Got her free Grand Slam that I ate.
Yeah, he ate that. Ooh, that's what I'm gonna have for breakfast. It's my leftover pancake.
So that was pretty cool.
Yes.
Got that.
We did that.
I got her free birthday breakfast, and then I said, "You're paying."
Yeah, I paid. Pretty funny. It all goes to the same place. But Monday night, when I was at my mom's, I got a wonderful surprise there. My brother Con, my adopted brother Con, his wife Brianna, my sister-in-law, and my two nieces, Hannah and Huma, they came and surprised me, and they totally spoiled me. I got a huge, giant happy birthday balloon with stars, and I got a dozen roses with another birthday balloon. My dozen
Look
roses.
at that.
There's the balloon.
Look at that.
And then there was another great big giant balloon. And they brought this big giant cheesecake that was covered with hard chocolate, and it had fresh fruit on top, strawberries and blueberries. It was delicious. And I got a soap making kit and a candle making kit.
Stuff that is really good for people who live in an RV and
Yeah,
travel
it's
where you
small.
don't need a lot of big stuff. It's all small.
And
It's compact.
Yep, and a sweater.
Yeah.
And yep, it was wonderful getting to visit with them, and they totally spoiled me rotten. And then Saturday, or the next day on Tuesday, Mom and I met with Tom to go to breakfast, and then after that I came home for a little bit, and Tom had said in one of his birthday cards that he sent me that I got to just craft on my birthday.
Yes, craft.
So what's funny is my mom, I had forgotten my balloons at my mom's house, and so she brought them out here to me, and she wanted me to fix something that she wanted hanging from her rear view mirror. So I got my jewelry kit out, and when I did, I found my little baggie of all the jewelry I needed to repair. So I sat here and repaired jewelry, and I made a new necklace and earring set, and then that was kind of just to kill time until we went out to a very special dinner at a secret Mexican food location that is dog friendly.
And has outdoor seating.
Yeah.
That's all she knew.
Yeah, that's all I knew, is that we were going out to dinner to our favorite. So I was thinking Bertha Miranda's, which is a wonderful Mexican restaurant in town, and she does have a back patio. So I thought, oh, we're going to go to Bertha's.
And the reason I said all that was because we were going to take Bear with us, and we could sit outside and eat dinner. And I said, that's why it's a dog-friendly, really one of our favorite places to go to eat Mexican food.
Yep, so where was it?
We went to our daughter's house, Jolene. And we were almost there before she goes, are we going to Jolene's house?
Yeah, it was like, okay, we're way past Bertha's, so where are we going? And then when we did the little loop off the freeway, I went, are we going to JC's? That's my nickname for my daughter, Jolene.
Oh.
So it was wonderful. They totally spoiled me, too. I got a bunch of really cool rock and gem goodies, and a great book that's going to be really handy when we're in Quartzsite.
Yeah.
So that was fun. And I got my favorite kind of cake, German chocolate. She made cupcakes.
German chocolate cupcakes.
Yes.
And she also made white ones.
She did, because not everybody likes German chocolate, and that's why I rarely get it. So she did it in cupcake form, which was perfect.
Because it's got coconut in it.
Yum.
Yeah.
Yum. The coconut pecan frosting's the best.
Hey, it was good, though. They were really good cupcakes.
Yeah, she makes everything from scratch.
Everything. She learned from this one.
Yep, she does take after me with all that.
Yep.
The cooking and the baking. I think she's outdone me. She's even better. But that was a lot of fun. Got to hang out with the grandsons.
But that was a fun birthday. That was a very fun birthday.
Yes, it was. I had a great birthday.
I'm glad you did, because I did too.
Yeah. That's kind of the way it is. You know, we kind of share each other's celebrations.
Mm-hmm.
But this was the first year we really did anything.
Yeah. In a long, long time.
Yeah, and RJ came to the birthday.
Yeah.
Makes me so sad I can't do his birthday today, but we'll make up for it next week.
Big time.
Yep. So then Wednesday, I got up first thing in the morning, and I went and filled the car with gas, and I got rid of my old lady hair. Notice I'm not wearing a ball cap today. I got rid of my old lady hair. I turned 57. I didn't have to look it, right? So I got rid of my old lady hair. Went and got it cut and colored it, and then I went grocery shopping and came back and put everything away. And then we had to empty the truck because we were taking it into the mechanic.
That's why I got rid of my hat. I got rid of my old man hair, too.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Looks nice, honey. Looks nice.
Yeah, we emptied the beast. We emptied Ito. And took it in on Thursday. We were supposed to take it in on Monday, but due to the fires and not knowing if we would have had to hitch up and get out of here, we called and said, can we bring it in later in the week, like Thursday or Friday? And so we said Thursday. So we took it in Thursday morning, basically filled up a blank sheet of paper and signed it and said, check it out, make sure it's okay.
Yeah, Tom just wanted, we wanted the truck checked out, top to bottom, front to back, side to side, inside and out, making sure that everything is good to go. We want a safe, secure vehicle to pull our home.
It's a diesel. It's a year 2000. It's 20 years old. It's never had any major work done on it at all. And it's a Ford dually 350, and it's got all the leaks that a Ford has, which is pretty much from the front to the back. It leaks.
It doesn't sound like it just constantly pouring stuff out. It's got some drips.
It's got drips and it sifts, and the undercarriage is coated with oil and stuff like that. So they took it and they did their stuff on it. Can I update it here?
Go ahead.
Got a call yesterday afternoon, Friday afternoon, late, almost 5 o'clock. He said, we got your truck inspected, completely done. And then he went right through everything that's wrong with it. He says, you know what, for the age of the truck, it's only got like 186 or 189,000 miles on it, one of the two, on a diesel, which really isn't bad. But we wanted, like Lori just said, to make sure this truck is foolproof for us, to where we don't have to worry about it breaking down in the near future. Mm-hmm. And that's what I told the guy. I said, I just want to, tell me what needs to be done in order, 1 through whatever. This has to be fixed right now. And he said, you actually don't have anything that has to be fixed right now. He said, yeah, it's got the leaks on the bottom just like any other big old diesel like this. But it's in great shape. He said, you guys have done a wonderful job keeping this thing up. He says, with that said, to fix all the leaks from front to back, the new front seals, new rear seals. He's talking axle work and what I got ready to say the word now for the front left and front right wheels, not brakes, but
the caliper.
That's part of the brakes.
Yeah,
on the inside, the axles. I can't even think of the word now. Brain fart. But he can fix those, and he's talking about the steering gear box and how to get rid of the play, and they can fix everything like that from top to bottom. And then he said you got a truck for another 10, 15 years, maybe more, the way you guys keep it in great shape. And he shot me a ballpark price, which we're going to go in on Monday morning. They still have the truck. We're going to go in on Monday morning, give him some money up front, and they're going to fix it probably next week, and we'll have it back. And once we know exactly how much and that, then we might even do just a specific video on that. Mm. But we're going to take the camera in with us Monday because he's got a couple trucks in the shop that they're finishing up or starting one of the two, almost what he wants to do to mine. And we're going to see if he'll let us video, and he's going to explain what's going to happen to the truck.
Yeah, so, if he'll let us.
But he said it's a beast of a truck. This is the old 7.3.
Love our Ito.
7.3, and it's a great truck. He's got a 2002 7.3, said, and he just loves it to death. And he redid everything on his, what he's talking about ours. They lift the cab. They lift the cab, drop the motor, reseal everything front to back, new this, new that. and it'll be almost like having a new truck.
And we feel very secure going to this mechanic. You know how it's really unnerving, especially a vehicle that's so important because it's part of your home.
Yeah.
It's unnerving if you go somewhere that you don't know. Well, the people that own this, I've known Mindy since we were 9 years old. So
That's a long
a
time.
very dear old friend of mine. So so that it makes you feel secure that you're taking it to a good place.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting for Ito to get all fixed.
So Monday we'll go down there and talk to him, drop some money off, and then we'll either talk about it next Saturday, or maybe we'll throw up a special video on it.
Yeah.
What we think's going to happen and stuff like that. Or we might just wait till we get the whole damn thing back, and we have all the paperwork and everything, and I can just go line item by line item.
Yeah, we should wait till it's all done.
See what they did.
Yeah, and how it feels to you. So
Yeah.
after we dropped the truck off, Tom dropped me off at my mom's again, because a sweet, dear family friend of ours, since I was a little kid, she wanted to take Mom and me out to lunch for my birthday. So we went and had nice lunch, and then Mom brought me home afterwards. But
and that's basically when your bad headache started too.
when I got
Because she's been outside in the smoke, and I really think
Out
it
and about
attributes
a
to the
lot.
smoke more than
Yeah.
the heat. I think it's the smoke.
Yeah,
I really do.
been out and about in the smoke, and I mean it bothers me anyway. Just when people have a campfire, so when the whole everywhere is inundated with smoke, it just throws me for a loop.
And the air quality here is in the extreme area. I don't know if you know what the air quality, if it's like less than 50, it's in the green, it's good air quality. 50 to 99 is considered unhealthy. It's in a yellow. Then you get 100 to, I don't know what it is, but I think there's a couple different colors like red and almost a pink. We are well into the pink. It's like, I looked at it this morning, it was like 269 was the number. And it's like, it's just horrible in this area right now.
Yeah, so when I came home, I was just so like exhausted, and I was just kind of
Yeah.
out of it, and
Very
then when
lethargic.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
seriously.
And then when I woke up I woke up in the middle of the night not feeling good, and then when we woke up yesterday, I was just like light and sound and everything was
Yeah.
just like bury my head under a pillow.
She basically slept most of the day yesterday,
Yeah, the first
which
time.
I think has helped.
Yeah, it probably did.
Yeah.
And just me staying inside, and we don't have any of the windows open or anything. So,
Smoke doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. This is bothering me. I can feel it. I've got a scratchy throat, and I mean, it's just a little tiny bit for me, but when it does that, it's bad.
yeah.
It's really bad.
Yeah, I have, like I said, I have troubles, and I think we've mentioned it before in videos where the smoke from campfires gets to me. So,
Yeah.
yeah, being a camp host and campfires get to you. That's a really good combination. But anyway,
So, for your birthday, I got you.
us,
I got you.
us.
I got you a new camera. We've always wanted a GoPro, so we got the GoPro Hero 8.
Isn't it cute? They're so little. And it came with this selfie stick. It came with a whole ton of stuff. You got like this big old package of
And
stuff.
we got a whole bunch of stuff. We haven't really started using it yet. We're still reading the book and watching other people's videos and and how to set it up and the right way to do this and the right way to do that. And we're going to end up doing it our way anyhow, so it really doesn't matter. But
yeah.
we'll probably start using that here in another week or so just to try it out. Mainly we're going to
Did some
use
with
it
the fire.
for, some things like that.
But I still use RJ's camera that he gave us for Christmas a few years ago. We use that one a lot because this you can't zoom in with. And his you
Zoom
can.
in on the fly.
Right, you can't zoom in while you're videoing.
Yeah.
So you can zoom in and video, but you can't zoom it back out or
Yeah.
anything. So
And
This will
then,
be good for in the car.
yeah,
You know, when
it
we're
will,
doing things.
really will be.
So, because it has a really good built-in gimbal, so to speak, right? What, I don't know what you call it.
Stabilizer.
Stabilizer, yeah.
Pretty good one. Pretty good one. So, most people know about those.
Yep.
We're just new to it, so
We are.
it'll be fun to play with it. Give us another toy to play with. Speaking of toys, we're looking at drones.
So that was for my birthday. So he's going to get this drone for his birthday.
We're talking.
You're going to get it.
We're talking.
Yes, you
My
are.
birthday's not till the end of the year,
But
so
we have to get it now while
we've-
we have somewhere to ship it to. So
we have
you're gonna
lots
get
of research to do yet.
it. Oh, you've been researching this for a couple years. You're ready to pull the trigger.
I'm ready for the DJI Mavic Mini.
And he got a bonus for having really
It's-
good ratings
it's a-
on his radio station. So it's bonus money. You can get your
It's a good drone. It's a good starter drone. So we're looking at it. But I think that'll be fun to play with too.
Yeah, you've been looking at that for a couple years now, so don't act like it's something new. You have to research. Because he does that. He wants to get something, he researches it for a couple years before he actually pulls the trigger. That was like with the generator. You know, it took you a couple years before you finally pulled the trigger on that.
Yeah, but we got the generator when we needed it, not when we wanted it. There's a difference.
Whatever.
Don't whatever me. And do not roll those eyes. They're going to freeze in your head like that.
It makes my head hurt to roll
Well,
my
then
eyes.
do not roll those eyes. Oh, my God. Holy cow.
Jeez.
That's about it. We do have a merch store on Bonfire. The link is below to the store. You can get shirts. You can get. You can't get ball caps.
No.
Well, we were trying that, but we couldn't get the logo right on them, so we told them no ball caps. But we've got coffee cups. We've got tote bags. We've got face masks, believe it or not. And then we got all kinds of shirts. We got short sleeve T-shirts, women's
Tank
crew
tops.
tank tops.
Long sleeve.
I think
shirts.
the football jersey or baseball jerseys are gone. One of the two of them's gone off of there, but you just have to go check it out. The link's below.
So. Okay.
And we're back to Throw Up Thursday this coming week. We'll have a Throw Up Thursday that might come out on Wednesday.
That makes sense, huh?
I don't know why. I just want to be different. So Wednesday we'll have a Throw Up Thursday.
Unpredictable.
How about that?
Yeah.
It'll come out Wednesday night. It might be Thursday on the East Coast. Well, if I release it at 9 p.m. Wednesday, it's
Okay.
Thursday morning on the East Coast.
There you go. There you go.
There you go. And then we'll have the truck information either next Saturday
Hopefully.
or its own video, one of the two.
Yep. Hopefully.
Hope you guys have had a great week. If you are new to the channel, subscribe, come along on our journey, click the bell, get notified every time we put up a brand new video. If you've been here a while, man, we appreciate each and every one of you. We truly do. Thank you guys for hanging in and watching us. We know we haven't been out doing a lot of things this summer with the pandemic. Oh my God.
But we
Here
aren't
go.
alone, that's for sure.
Yeah, it seems everybody's in the same boat and we're just kind of not floating around. We're in the same location trying to wait this thing out. So I guess we'll see what happens this fall.
And our RV life has been consisting of cleaning, purging, maintenance, all that kind of stuff.
And that's a good thing.
And then just relaxing and being retired.
And yeah, the maintenance part of it, I've been sealing the roof of the RV on the outside, and washed it completely, square by square, basically, little quadrants, and scrubbed it down. What?
Something we forgot to talk about with the fire is the fire danger. And even though the fire was a few miles away from us, probably about 5, we still got big chunks of charred wood and trees.
Yeah, it wasn't just ash.
It wasn't just ash that crumbled in your hand. It was
of wood.
chunks of burned stuff. And that's how wildfires spread like that.
It was on the roof of the RV.
And the pine needles, he found burned pine needles that burned through our slide toppers.
Not, it's a mesh slide topper. It didn't go through, it went through a hole, but it burnt around where it went through. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
I was up there cleaning like the day after we knew ash had fallen, and I'm like looking around, I'm like, oh my God, what is this? And I pull it up, I'm like, oh, look at the hole.
That, and we know that the little chunks were still hot when they fell on the roof because they stuck.
And we have a rubber roof, and they were stuck to the roof where they had burnt part of the rubber. Not really burnt it, but enough that they melted to the roof. And so when I picked them up, I had to go get some Dicor and plug up where we picked them off the roof. It was just crazy.
Yeah, I'll post the picture of it on our Facebook page. I was doing it on my personal page. I wasn't even thinking.
Yeah.
But I will post it on our Tom and Lori RV Life page. I've got a picture of one of the pine needles. He didn't keep them all. And then just a little tiny handful of the pieces. And they were good size, like nickel size pieces.
It's like little chunks of charcoal.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Yeah, they were all over the ground.
Golly. Okay, it's time to have some breakfast, I think.
Yeah.
I'm fixing this morning.
Thank you, everybody.
Can you believe that?
See ya.
See ya!
Life is short, make it sweet.
Oh, there she is.